Meghan Markle scored ridiculous own goal with finding freedom in unwise court battle. Exclusive: Meghan Markle is currently suing the Mail on Sunday's publisher, Associated Newspapers, over the publication of a letter she sent to her dad. A judge this week ruled the newspaper could rely on finding freedom. Meghan Markle was unwise to begin a court battle and scored a completely ridiculous own goal with unofficial biography finding freedom, a royal expert has claimed. This week, a judge ruled the Mail on Sunday could rely on the book in a high court privacy case with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. The Duchess of Sussex is suing the newspaper's publisher, Associated Newspapers A&L, over the publication of a letter she sent to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. A&L claims Meghan lost her rights to privacy in the contents of the letter because she and her husband cooperated with authors of Finding Freedom to put out their version of events. Meghan and Prince Harry's representatives have repeatedly denied they collaborated with the authors. However, royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam believes it could not have been written without their tacit agreement. He told Daily Star Online, "I always thought it was very unwise of Meghan to have brought this case because royals should stay out of court." He continued, "There were so many intimate details in this book. It was only possible that they got that information from Harry and Meghan's friends. When the book was published, there were no complaints about the privacy. That was extraordinary. Meghan's lawyers themselves have called Finding Freedom extremely the produce of creative license and inaccurate." Justin Rushbrook, QC, representing the Duchess of Sussex, said the improbability of Meghan collaborating with the authors was made evident by comparing what the defendant's own article said with what the book said about the letter to her dad. Mr. Fitzwilliam added, "The whole thing is completely ridiculous own goal, something that is so easily avoidable, even if they have nothing to do with it. In my point of view, their intimate friends would certainly not have spoken to the authors without their tacit agreement. They didn't complain when it appeared, and they're so keen on their privacy, and this was full of very intimate details. It may well count against them when the case comes to the court, if it indeed actually does." Omid Scobie, who wrote the book alongside Caroline Durrance, said in a witness statement, "Harry and Meghan didn't authorize the book and never interviewed for it. The book was always prepared on the understanding that it was to be independent and unauthorized." Judge Francisca Kaya said his statement doesn't amount to a knockout blow, adding, "It's not what he says, but what he doesn't say, which may be intrusive at trial." A 10-day trial is expected to provisionally begin on January the 11th. Daily Star Online has approached a representative for Meghan and Harry for comment. Prince Philip health fears could spark Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's UK return. Prince Philip has sparked uncertainty over his health, which could result in the return of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in the UK, sources revealed. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are said to be hopeful about leaving the United States to return to England. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex want to come back to the UK in time for Christmas, as they love tradition surrounding the holidays. The Sussexes are eager to see Prince Philip due to fears over his health as a 99-year-old man. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, Prince Philip and the Queen were forced to self-isolate away from other members of the royal family. Last December, Prince Philip spent several days in a hospital in London to undertake treatment for a pre-existing condition. At the time, Buckingham Palace said the admission was for observation and treatment. A statement explained that Prince Philip went to hospital on the advice of his doctor. A source told Vanity Fair that time will tell if the Sussexes manage to return this Christmas to see Prince Philip and the Queen. The source said there is a lot of tradition surrounding the holidays with his family, and they both have really loved that in the past. With that uncertainty of COVID-19, they've been taking it one day at a time and are hopeful that they can go back together and spend it as a family. The source added how the Sussexes hope their baby son Archie will be able to see his grandparents this Christmas. He said time will tell if that will need to happen and if it could potentially impact what they do and when, but they're all eager to get back to spend time with Harry's family and for Archie to see his great-grandmother Queen Elizabeth II and great-grandfather Prince Philip in particular. Prince Philip turned 99 in June alongside the Queen at Windsor Castle. In an interview close to the Duke's milestone birthday, Prince Charles admitted he was missing his family. He said he had not seen his father, Prince Philip, for months. Prince Charles told Sky News, "So yes, all my grandchildren or anything, I've been doing the FaceTime. It's all very good, but, well, it's terribly sad, let alone one's friends." He added, "But fortunately, at least you can speak to them on telephones and occasionally do this sort of thing, but it isn't the same, is it? you really just want to give people a hug. The news comes as Her Majesty was reportedly left furious by palace staff who were angry that they had to leave their families over Christmas to work for the royal family. Royal staff said enough is enough and do not want to work through the Christmas period without seeing their loved ones, according to the Daily Star. During the pandemic, royal staff have been forced to isolate from their families. A Sandringham source told the Daily Star discussions are taking place with the team on operational matters, but it is too early to speculate on implications for Christmas.